Hi, this is Dana with Flowers by Design, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to bring a splash of color to any space just by using a combination of different greenery bushes and different flowering bushes. I chose today to combine them and pot them into clay pots, which some of them have been painted once again to add to that splash of color. So one of those projects that take no time, they're really open to your imagination and the combinations that you can create. Super, super easy to make, and let me show you how. This colorful little project actually involves 3 elements: clay pots, flowering bushes, and greenery bushes. And now you can combine them any way you want, and that's what gives it some interest really to your project. For the flowering bushes, I chose today a mini pansy bush in orange and yellow, then a sweet mini daisy and wildflower bush, and a mini tulip bush in kind of like a nice eggplanty purple color. For the greenery bushes, I have a wormwood bush that is very lacy, and also a seeding grass bush, which is kind of soft green in nature, and a philodendron, mini philodendron bush that is just green. As far as the clay pots, I want to show you how you can actually paint your clay pots to add a little bit of color or to coordinate with what you're working with. Clay pots are very easy to paint. Use a latex-based paint and you just brush it on. And I have a black one here, one that's painted light celery, and I also have a little bit a fancier clay pot with a heavy lip. So let's see what would look good together. And maybe this tulip bush with the wormwood greenery, or maybe the wormwood greenery with the little pansies, and I think that's the route I'm going to go. So before I start, I always measure. I think I'm going to use this one. I measure to make sure that the stem isn't longer than the clay pot, and if it's not convenient for me to use the entire stem, I will take a pair of pliers and, sometimes with difficulty, sometimes not, cut the stem off. So here's our first one with a low temp glue gun, and I always say use a low temp glue gun. It really melts at a different temperature, but the end result is pretty much the same, and it will really save your hands from some nasty burns. And let's see, I will put this wormwood bush here in the middle. It's really good already. And you can leave that like that if you'd like, or like in this case, I'm going to use the pansy bush once again, just gluing it at the tip and pushing it in. Very pretty already. And I will use 2 of them for this project. Okay. There we go. And they can just peek here and there just to make it look realistic. All right. So here's the first little project. And the second project here, I think I will use the seeded grass bush. Open that up And see, they think they're so real that they fall. Just a joke. And make a little room in the middle here where the pot is foamed. And by the way, if you wanted to know how to pot and foam a container, please watch my video where I show you how to pot and foam a container. And I think for this one I'm going to use the tulips. Once again, the tip is glued and it's just pushed in. Pretty, very pretty. So simple and so cute, isn't it? Okay, and number 3, just using a little azalea pot, I will use the philodendron bush, which it comes straight, and just pull some of these leaves. So I'm just going to cut the tip here. It really comes in a straight form, so it really is nice to fluff them up by actually bending each stem so that they look realistic. Always think about nature and think how you would see them in nature. And most typically you will not see them straight. They will bend to look for the sunlight. So do the same when you arrange your sunflowers. Once again, do the tip with glue and find in the center, some of your greenery stems can go up. And this adorable little mixed wild daisy and flower bush can just go in the center. And pretty. Okay. Let me take a look at it here. And here we have our 3 little potted bursts of color. So easy to make and such a nice idea for a little pick-me-up for any little space. So thank you for watching. If you wanted to see some of the materials that we've used, please visit our website at www.flowers-by-design.com. And this is Donna with Flowers by Design. Thank you.